Ladies and gentlemen, we are live!
Who the fuck is that guy?
My balls are hot.
Alright. We're good? We're live? We're live?
Hey, bro, is this the second time we've done this?
No.
No,
It's not.
Not at all.
No, it's not.
Yeah, but you'll never know.
Transparency.
Yeah, no, they'll never know anyway.
We could have had 17 attempts at this. And
Yeah. So we had to get rid of our guest, right? Who was the leader of the Ku Klux Klan.
About to ask him to leave.
Yeah,
And come back later.
He got here, he came here and we're like, maybe this isn't the best idea.
Maybe you should get changed. And maybe you should have different political views.
Hey, bro, can you stop cutting up my pillowcases?
Hey, man. What's that on your head?
Can you not burn this cross on my balcony? Because, first off, not a lot of black people here. You're offending no one.
What are you talking about? There's plenty of black people here. Are you serious? I live in Blacktown. That they are all.
Yeah, no, but not as many. Not as many.
There's like a very high Ugandan
Also,
culture.
yeah, but also,
And
I
African.
don't think those blacks are as offended by the Ku Klux Klan. Now, in general sense, I'm offended. You should be offended. Anyone should be offended
definitely. Yeah, of
of an
course.
outwardly racist group. But
Of course.
it's more synonymous with African American.
Of course. Again,
Good way to start.
yes.
The podcast.
Episode 14. Across the cage. Welcome. This is Monday, 11th of March, 2019, 6:17 p.m.
Should be studying. Got an exam on Thursday.
Yep. And what's it for again?
This is for wiring and rules. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should be able to pass over that issue. Scrape through.
Wiring and rules. So
wiring rules.
wiring
So
rules.
there's a thing
So
called
like
the
wiring.
AS 3000.
Yeah. I'm testing you right now.
Yeah, the AS 3000 is this huge fucking handbook with all the rules. So like how high a PowerPoint needs to be up off a floor. Imagine that for everything, but
Well, there's different heights for, legit builders and
Yeah.
Lebanese.
yeah, yeah, no, for sure. For Moe with
Yeah.
his uncle's van.
Don't worry, as long as it fits, it's alright.
Bro, so what if the PowerPoint's above the sink? So what?
Don't worry, if the PowerPoint's in the sink, just don't use the sink when you need the power.
That would just be quick.
Quick 2 seconds, that's it. In and out, that's it.
That's exactly how it goes, but
Pal, good luck for your test, man.
yeah, if I fail, I got to pay money to resit it. So
Well, at least you got this podcast to come to.
it's surprising that I'd much rather be studying for my future.
I'll go, I'll run it myself. Alright.
No, I don't want to study.
He likes you guys too much as fans.
Let's get balls deep into this. But so neither of us watched this fight live. We didn't watch.
Didn't watch it live. So I do apologize to all the fighters on the card because I know that you all listen to the podcast. We didn't watch it live. We did catch it on UFC Fight Pass. Main takeaways. I mean, there wasn't a lot to that. I guess other than it's the UFC and we enjoy fighting that attracted us to watch this fight.
80% of the time we would have caught it regardless.
Yeah,
we were both busy, but
yeah. Besides the main event, there wasn't really much else that I guess stuck out.
yeah. But so again, like I'm saying, I don't think it's that.
But it's not just. I understand that.
It's life.
I understand that, but it's not just to get us to put our commitments aside,
yes.
but more so like ramifications for like different weight divisions and whatnot.
Course, yeah.
Really, besides the heavyweights, there wasn't really much movement anywhere else. I don't think anybody else was ranked or anything like that.
Fucking Nico Price, man, coming in with that fire, man. His last win, the one before with that fucking weird ankle lock. He used his own ankle to pin someone's head down. And
Well, even the result here, the TKO.
Yeah.
At the end of the first round.
He looks like a classic Serb dude, or what is he? He must be Serb, or something, eh?
He looks like from Yugoslavia.
Yeah, one of those
Slavic
areas.
He's got the sickest nickname too, the
hybrid.
hybrid.
Yeah.
And it looks like he hangs out at Bonnyrigg Sports Club.
Yeah, or the Warwick in Liverpool.
Yeah,
Get a couple drinks, bro, with the boys.
yeah.
Couple
Nose bees with the boys. But yeah, like I said, besides the main event, Nobody else was ranked. It didn't really have any. You had Elizeu dos Santos that was ranked number 14. And he obviously got it done by sub. Should we just run through the card quick?
Oh shit, man. Curtis, it's a fight, brother.
Didn't land one punch. Do you want to run through the? Do you want to run through the fight card?
Yeah, look, I just think quickly, just sound off the wins.
Easy. All right. We'll start early prelims, and we'll head into obviously the main event. Alex White against Dan Moray. Alex White got it done via decision. Alex Morono against Zach Otto. Alex Morono got it done via TKO in the first round. Matt Schnell defeated Lewis Smolka via submission in the first round. Maurice Green defeated Jeff Hughes via decision. Grant Dawson defeated Julian Erosa via decision. Marion Renau and Yana Kunitskaya. Apparently this is a war. They're both bleeding, absolutely bleeding. Blood everywhere.
Well, that's 2 fights. She's copped some damage then.
Yeah. So Kunitskaya got it done via decision. Rocco Martin got a decision victory over Sergio Moraes in the main card.
The main event?
Main card. So Omari Akhmedov. Now,
Wait.
So shredded. What?
I thought that Tim got the win. Yeah. Did they overturn it or something?
Tim Bosch.
Yeah.
It's a good
Because
question.
MMA Junkie. Maybe I read it wrong. I could have read it wrong.
No.
Maybe they've taken it down. Oh, I read it for sure. Oh, no, sorry, I read it wrong. Yeah, no. Omari spoiled Tim Bosch's return.
Yes. Because Tim Bosch had some time off. Now, commentary team were correct in this fight in saying that could Tim Bosch get a movie as an extra, as a barbarian or like a Viking or something? Most definitely. Now, could Omari Akhmedov get a movie as like a Russian intel?
Or
in like James Bond?
Or look, generic terrorist one?
Yes, generic terrorist one. Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
But he's not a terrorist. His nickname is the Wolverine, and the Wolverine got it done via decision. I've said arm a lot as well. Benil Dariush, this is a sick finish. Sick submission finish in the second round against Drew Dober. Blagoy Ivanov got it done against Ben Rothwell via decision. Nico Price, as we mentioned before, defeated Tim Means via TKO in the first round. End of the first round.
See, I'm amazed, sorry, just quickly, that Blagoy... is it Ivanov?
Ivanov, yeah.
Ivanov?
Yeah.
It hasn't been finishing people. I mean, he took on JDS. JDS pieced him apart really over those couple of rounds.
Yes.
But he puts people out, man. I've seen some of his Bellator wins, and he knocks fucking people out. He's got some heavy hands.
Yeah. Well, again, the standard cliche from fighters from Bellator coming over to the UFC. You know, UFC is a whole different ballgame.
Oh, Ben Rothwell's been around as well.
That's true. Also, Elizeu dos Santos submitting Curtis Melenda in the first round, and the main event, Junior Dos Santos defeating Derek Lewis via TKO in the second round.
Yeah.
What do you think of the main event?
Look, it's never nice to see Derek Lewis lose.
No.
I kind of think, do you really count that DC loss? You know he wasn't there.
Yeah, no, you definitely hit
payday. What do you get? A mil?
Yeah, something like that.
You got a cool meal, right?
Yeah, something like that.
With everything, at least.
Now, it's hard to say because I think Derek Lewis was a shorter underdog in this fight than Anthony Smith was against John Jones.
Yeah.
And I thought that Derek Lewis had less of a chance than what Anthony Smith did.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, but Derek Lewis, you got to finish him or he's going to finish you.
But I feel like that's another cliche. You know, all it takes is one punch from anyone. You saw perfect example was McGregor versus Aldo. So that's one punch.
But the difference is there. McGregor still has 100% chance of that anytime.
Of course.
That's the difference.
Of course.
That's the difference there. Derek Lewis got to finish it. He's got to finish you in the first two rounds.
Well, even his fight, like within 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you know, he's throwing flying knees and flying spinning kicks and shit.
I think him and Mickey Gall trained together.
Yeah, they did. They
did when same fighting camp.
Now, did they just sit on the floor and just
Popeye's chicken?
I think so.
Yeah.
Or were they just standing still and just throwing punches? Because gas.
Completely gassed.
Hey, man. You Caltex? Hey, man. You Shell?
Are you destroying the environment?
Are you destroying the ozone layer?
Have you seen the little penguins, bro? Penguins.
Because you gassed.
So fucking shit. Get out.
But I did like JDS through that spinning. I think that's kind of what set it up. That spinning back kick to the stomach. Derek Lewis clinching.
Look, someone can beat
at his
DC.
Popeye's chicken that he ate 15 minutes before he walked out.
Just in the
and
back.
Then threw a haymaker.
Greasy. Just a little bit greasy. You see a bit in the beard.
Instead of Vaseline, they use on his head. They use Popeye's fucking oily chicken.
Sticks his tongue out. When he gets into a clinch, he licks the other person because the grease bites them right in the trap. It comes back a hickey. Suck the fucking.
But Junior Santos' nose does look a little bit like chicken wing.
Man, JDS. Oh man,
JDS
can beat JDS.
Still doing the damn thing.
Could beat DC.
Still doing the thing. Yeah, definitely. I definitely think he can. I do think the next matchup for him could be. We were discussing this off air. Could be Ngannou.
Yeah,
it'd be a fucking hell of a fight.
I think. Look, Junior is gonna have to deal. JD is gonna have to deal with a lot more pressure from Ngannou because Ngannou's got more cardio. We know Ngannou can do 3 rounds. But also, Dos Santos, jiu-jitsu black belt. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but I think he'll still get the win.
Just black.
Yeah. Black wears a belt sometimes.
No, they don't. Why? Their shorts, their pants are always down to their knees. Always.
What?
Blacks. Like in America.
Why can't you go 5 minutes without being racist?
No, it hasn't been racist. That's a stereotype.
No, I'm not going to deal with this. It's 2019. It's 2019. I've been working near a university and I've learned.
Yeah. What have you learned? Nothing. Nothing. You worked near a university.
Listen, a girl with a horseshoe through her nose and huge spaces in her ears, underarm hair and smelt a bit weird, told me I can't be racist anymore. So I said, listen, okay.
Listen, let me speak to your man.
I was so shocked that I was like, all right.
No
clearly,
problem.
you know something I don't. If you look like the way you look, she's just given up completely on her appearance.
Just after this 3rd nose ring, she was done.
Just blob.
International Women's Day.
Bro, but flip side,
don't assume a gender.
in Wollongong.
Don't assume a gender.
Hopefully, this reaches some of the people in Wollongong.
Don't assume genders, bro. It's 2019.
Look, listen. I'm very happily in a relationship.
So am I. But
I walk around with a semi at Wollongong University? Would it be a bit of sexual assault? Because swing it around. Will I not be allowed to return to Wollongong University if anyone wants to hear this? Probably.
Oh, what's that comedian's name? Oh, the one that gets his dick out and fucking just he asked females to wank in front of him. What's his name?
Bro.
Bill Burr? No, not Bill Burr.
Hey, not Bill Burr.
CK,
Louis CK.
Louis CK, yeah, Louis CK.
First off, one of the best comedians of all time.
Yes, but also, you're weird.
Secondly, it wasn't that. Was it sexual assault?
I don't know.
Because okay, I also don't agree with the bullshit. A girl's coming back to your hotel at 2 a.m. What else do you think is going to happen? I don't know. I don't like that argument because you don't want to get raped. That's ridiculous.
Hey man, I came here to talk UFC.
Yeah, no. In all honesty, she's just a person.
I don't have my opinions on it just yet. I'm still sitting on the fence.
On what he did.
On 2019. On the climate that we're in at the moment, because everything is just so
too deep.
fucked.
That's too deep. All that whole shit. That's a whole another episode for the other podcast if we ever get around to it.
Yeah, call it a week's worth of banter. You can find it on Instagram. There's nothing on there, but you can find it.
You can find it. No, it's not there at all. Just says the beninging.
In the beninging.
But yeah, anyway, Louis CK. Yeah, no, unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, the card last week was. Honestly, I'm a bit disappointed.
Which one?
Like this card.
This one. Yeah,
because the ramifications, you're so right about this. But
it's also,
I'd much rather talk about Louis CK handling his pud in his hand.
But also, you went from one of the best cards ever.
Yes, exactly.
600, 700 pay-per-view buys to just the main event.
But you can't have bangers every week, and I understand that. This is not hating on anything.
Of course,
on the organization.
Or the fighters, because the fighters get the toll where the fight.
I actually would like to bring up something real quick that I don't know if you've seen. Democratic presidential candidate Andrew Yang.
Yes, I was reading something about that today.
Did you read what he came out?
I was in a meeting all day, so I didn't really see what he said about UFC. But what did he say?
Came out right at swinging at the UFC, saying that they need to unionize. And
they've been calling that for years, but
allow 50% pay. They currently get 10 to 15% of the revenue.
Yeah, well, I think places like Bellator do that. Bellator and what's that other organization? With that tournament style fighting championship. Oh,
X
shit.
and stuff.
No.
The one where they got the $1 million payouts. Yeah. That's a big payout, man, and they're no ones.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't call them no ones.
In comparison, what do you think their revenue stream is? What do you think their share percentage of the market is?
That's in terms of an organization, but not the fighters.
Not
the
fighters.
No. That's what I thought.
The organization, because we're talking about the organization.
Yeah.
Yeah, the money is huge. The UFC's raking in billions.
Oh, of course. So that everyone talks about that $4 billion fee.
Yeah.
But they'll turn that over within 2 years.
Yeah, they'll definitely get their money back. Yeah. But he came out. He even called out Ariel Helwani, but Ariel Helwani took it. I think it was a douche response personally. Ariel was like, "Don't come at me," basically, and talk about just because now you're a presidential candidate, you want to seem good to the people. I don't think he was attacking Ariel Helwani at all.
I think he should be flattered, to be honest. That someone of that.
He's just making a point. He's like he said, and his opinion was, he didn't think Ariel can speak about it as much anymore because of his relationship with the ESPN.
True.
And he said, and Ariel Helwani said, "I've been doing this for years," and he's just like, Anyway, my point is that it's good to see someone on a public stage. He's already made the money to make it to the debates.
Yeah. He's
probably one of the longest shots, but Joe Rogan's podcast definitely put him on the map.
Oh, 100%.
He went from...
Anything that has to do with Joe Rogan puts you on the map.
Yeah. So I was actually... I was following him just before he went on the podcast. The only reason I knew is because he was talking about the basic income, the $1,000 for each person.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I agree with it, but it's a whole... have you heard about that shit? $1,000 for everyone?
Yeah, everybody at the start of the year.
Anyway, it's super interesting to hear someone educated talk about it.
Yeah.
So that's why I was interested in him already. And it doesn't even affect us. He's in America. He could be an American president.
That's right. But it's good to know. It's interesting to know. Yeah, of course.
Anyway, so it's just good someone on a large platform to be talking about the UFC, bringing more light to it. Let's hope that he seems to know what he's talking about. He says he's been a fan of the UFC for a long time.
Yeah, well, I
MMA.
think... But also, you're going up against, Dana White, who is... basically best friends with Donald Trump.
Well, he said that in the tweet. He's like, he goes, Trump won't be in office for too long to protect Dana. He said that.
Protect Dana from what, but?
Well, clearly that, when you have powerful friends, they're going to help keep rules and laws in your favor.
Yeah,
and there are laws already that help to prevent what's happening in the UFC, but they get around it.
Do you have an example of that?
What do you mean?
Do you have any example of a law at the moment...
In America. He referenced something called the Ali law. Something like that.
Oh, that's the pay one. That has something to do with pay.
It's all about pay.
Can we just bring up the definition of the Ali law, please? Because this happened. Oh, there was when we first launched this podcast. There was something being. We were discussing this before the Ali law.
Ali law, America.
Or you can just put in fighting.
Fighting Ali law?
Yeah, Ali law fighting.
Reform Act?
Muhammad Ali Boxing Reform Act. Here you go.
So the Muhammad Ali Boxing Reform Act, commonly referred to as the Ali Act, is a federal law that was introduced in 1999 and enacted on May 22nd, 2000 by the 106th Congress to protect the rights and welfare of boxers, aid state boxing commissions with the oversight of boxing, and increase the sportsmanship integrity of boxing industry. So again, I assume UFC is getting through that by not being a boxing.
Yeah, because
in 2016, the bill was introduced to Congress by Mark Wayne Mullen, a politician and former mixed martial artist, to extend it to mixed martial arts.
So it's professional boxing is not governed by any league, association, or any form of established organization, like majority or other professional sports. I do think that MMA as a whole needs it. It's more so for fighters' rights and fighters' income protection, because that.
Well, 100%. It's they don't get any ridiculous.
They don't get any.
It is ridiculous that you have, those boxers who are winning. Like, okay, yeah. Again, I don't know all the titles, but
because there's only 470.
Yeah. So, like, just example. I don't know if this is a big one. Like what is WFB, interim, whatever
WBO
title, right?
Yeah.
No, it's 90,000 followers making $900,000, $1 million per fight.
Yeah.
Per fight.
Yeah.
Fighting 4 times a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How is this possible? You know, and then at the same time, you have some people making $200,000 when your fight camp costs $60,000.
Well, that's the thing. Especially in MMA. You know, you see fighters, they earn $27,000, $30,000 a fight.
What's the Cerrone just pieced him up? Hernandez? No, Hernandez.
Oh yeah, it was 50K.
Yeah, but that's a fight bonus. Wasn't his
That was
actual
it.
thing like 12K?
Yeah.
He's like to show up.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one. So he made less than $100,000 to get his ass kicked. The bullshit response, people go, well, they choose to be there. No, but the money's there, and there should be like
But it's not being regulated to the fighters how it should be, because every single person on that fight card brings some sort of revenue to the company.
Yes. Now, not everyone deserves.
Now, I 100% agree with what you're saying in the sense that, you know, when you have somebody at the top of the card, they're obviously at the top of the card and they're going to get paid the most because that's the main attraction, right? But that's not to say that the person at the bottom of the card gets shat on.
Yeah.
There needs to be like a minimum base. If you're going to go fight in this organization, there needs to be like a minimum base of what you're going to get paid. This is the minimum amount that you have signed up a contract with the UFC. This is the bare minimum that you are going to get paid for the majority of this contract, or the length of this contract, whether it's 4 fights, 5 fights, 6 fights.
I'm pretty sure majority of fighters already said they would love to unionize.
Yeah.
So then I don't think Dana could win that.
But that also protects fighters if they're, for example, what's it called? What's his name? He's Gastelum against Whitaker. Yep. You know, they need to have something in place so that 24 hours before the fight gets cancelled.
Yeah, but there have been those cases where they get paid like 25% of the person.
But that's under the table. Rules. You know, if somebody at the bottom of the card has put in a 12-week fight camp, you know, they're the first fight in the prelims, and that fight gets cancelled, then Dana doesn't go, "I'll look after you, don't worry." That just goes,
exactly.
They wipe their hands clean with it, and it's done. You know, so there are things that obviously they can regulate sponsorships for the fighters and whatnot as well. Because I know
how slow is the U.S. Congress? 3 years, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah, but just
Obama had 8, did nothing.
I don't know enough about politics, bro.
Yeah,
I don't listen to enough Joe Rogan.
You should, bro.
I listen to Joe Rogan, but when it comes to politicians and stuff, I don't listen to him enough.
Doesn't interest you at all?
Not enough.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. I think it's a good cross section where it comes between UFC and politics. It's an interesting time to maybe take a fucking dive into it.
Of course.
Over here as well, I don't think we have great regulations for it, but Australia is known to have like extremely good consumer law.
But Australia is known for, you know,
we're very pro our citizens, like.
But we're also, in terms of sporting world, NRL, AFL, and football, like soccer.
Yeah.
They all have their own bodies, you know. For soccer, we have the PFA, Professional Footballers Association, right? They handle all those off the field. Like, there's a massive uproar at the moment with the Matilda's coach got sacked because apparently the PFA had put out a survey to the team to get their feedback, and it was taken the wrong way, and all the questions were hard to answer, whatever, right? But they've got a association, right?
Yeah.
The NRL have their own sort of integrity group with all the shit that's happening with the NRL. AFL, same thing.
Or is it just a bunch of the bob cut mums in there?
Potentially. But I definitely think that this is something that could definitely be transferred over to mixed martial arts, because ultimately we just want to see the fighters get what they deserve at the end of the day. They're putting their body and their health on the line. We would like to see them obviously get rewarded for doing that.
Yeah, at minimum, every fight should cover your fight camp beyond any excessive bullshit. Like, I'm sure McGregor's fight camps aren't everything he gets isn't needed.
Of course. What do you think's next for? I was just having a think about this before. For Derek Lewis, I think obviously Derek Lewis will drop down to maybe 5. So maybe a fight with Curtis Blades.
Yeah,
that'd be a very decent matchup.
Curtis Blades just got knocked,
and it would be a very good fight for Curtis Blades because Derek Lewis has little to no wrestling. You know, I think a fight Stipe versus I know Stipe is on the shelf because he wants that title fight, but Stipe versus JDS 2, that'd be a fucking good fight.
Man, Stipe was my favorite, man.
Derek Lewis versus Overeem would be a good fight too. See, now fighters are going to come in and say, well, fuck, Derek Lewis just lost. He'll probably drop down to 4, maybe 5. Actually, probably 4.
Volkov will drop again.
Yeah.
He's got a fight coming up.
Volkov?
Yeah, has a fight coming up.
Yes. Overeem? Pretty sure he's fighting Overeem.
Might be Overeem, yeah.
I think he's fighting Overeem. But yeah, I think Curtis Blades against Derek Lewis would be a fucking good fight. Ngannou versus JDS. I think that's where that goes. But like we were discussing before, other than that, there's nothing really, no other ramifications that we can sort of go into that are going to change title pictures or anything like that.
There's nothing crazy that's going to happen.
No.
I mean, what we speculated last week, to go on and constantly speculate each week when there's been no movement, is exactly right.
It's very hard. Very, very hard.
Did you hear what apparently, I don't know if there was an old post or some shit where Donald Cerrone was backstage with Nate and Nate said, we'll do it at 185?
Yes, 185.
Yeah.
What do you make of that?
Oh man,
how
do you beat, like, it's so hard to beat Nate Diaz. I don't know if Cerrone has it in him. You know what I mean? It's so hard. It'd
be an amazing fight.
Oh man, there'll be a war. I'm not saying he won't have it in him to put a good fight in, and with all the heart he has, I'm saying have him in to finish Nate Diaz. Yeah, which is still to this day has only been finished once.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, you know. I think if McGregor can't finish him, then I don't know if Donald Cerrone can finish him because on the stand up they're pretty evenly matched.
Yeah.
On the ground they're definitely. Oh, maybe Nate edges out Cerrone. They both have a decent fucking ground game. They both have heart. They can both go for 5 rounds. Maybe cardio wise, Nate might edge him out if we're talking 5 rounds.
Yeah.
But even the bullshit now where I said this to you, we had a discussion about it with Donald Cerrone versus McGregor. That fight isn't happening because they want that to be a main event.
But it should be.
It should be, right? But the UFC don't want to have pay-per-views that don't have
a title
on the line.
Interim. Check an interim in there somewhere. Pull interim belt.
165. That's for me. It makes sense. 165-pound belt, new weight division.
Conor wins first ever 3 division champ.
But it makes no sense for him fighting for a title that he's going off like he's lost 3 or 4. He's lost, I think it's 3 out of his last 5 fights.
In McGregor?
Yeah.
2 in the UFC.
Yeah, but then Mayweather.
No, it's got nothing to do with nothing. That's irrelevant. That was an exhibition fight. Yeah, but irrelevant.
It was an exhibition in a boxing ranking.
Yeah, it's irrelevant to the MMA. It's irrelevant.
Yeah, but I
couldn't care less if someone went and fought 6 boxing fights, comes back to the UFC and wins. It's still a UFC champion.
I understand that. So
then what's your point?
I'm just saying that the fucking casuals are going to turn around and use that.
Fuck the casuals. Who cares?
Okay.
This thing here.
Fuck the casuals.
Paulie Malignaggi. Let me point out. 2 years he's been talking. Just figured out how to say his name.
Paulie Malignaggi.
Yeah, Malignaggi. I don't know how to say it at all. Malignaggi, is that how you say it? Yeah, Malignaggi. Anyway, don't care. Don't need to know how to pronounce his name. Honestly, waste of time. Useless. Because
hey man, are you a desperate ex-girlfriend?
It's you can smell the fucking desperate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so bad. It's so cringeworthy. Because Conor basically, everyone saw that video. He looks so scared. Like when he met Conor, he's like, "Bring your balls, Conor. Bring your balls."
Yeah.
Yuck.
Bring your balls.
Yuck. Like it just. And remember, Conor was like, "What? What?"
Yeah, in the crowd, he's just like, "Come here. Let's fucking talk. Let's fucking talk."
Yeah. Like you've got nothing to stand on.
No.
There's zero there, man.
No.
There's zero there.
It's
And you're a rat, wasn't he? He did rap bullshit when trained with Conor, then went and trained with Mayweather.
Yeah. Like, flogging a dead horse, I think.
Yeah, man.
He's been talking about. He's been trying to stay relevant for the past couple of years, and look, that's not. It was a 2-weight world champ boxing.
Yeah.
Right, and it's not hard to be multiple weight champions in boxing, right?
That's a difference.
But bro, since 2017, you've been just relax, man. Just chill out. You're bare knuckle. And I feel like if it wasn't for Artem signing for bare knuckle, Paulie wouldn't go there. Because Paulie's trying to get a small payday against Artem If he's gonna fight Artem if Artem wins his fight that he's scheduled to fight next. Wow, just Paulie, bro. Like, you only became relevant to the casual fans.
Yeah, literally because
of McGregor's back.
Yeah.
You know, and it just makes zero sense. McGregor's not gonna fight you. Just right off into the sunset, bro. You've been a champ. You've made your money. You're a good commentator for boxing on Showtime. Just keep going, bro. Just do that. Just do that.
It's embarrassing, man.
Don't speak on my name.
He's embarrassing himself.
He is.
But let's not beat this dead horse, bro. Let him do him.
You know what else is a dead horse that's being beaten at the moment?
What? My dick.
No. Hey, John Jones picograms.
Oh yeah. But some people got some good comments.
Yeah, they do. They do. But stupid. There was one more thing. There was a fight announcement. Which
one?
Anthony Smith versus Gustafsson
again.
in Sweden.
Don't agree with that at all. Hey, good for Gus. Maybe loses, retires. You don't think he's gonna retire, right?
I feel like DC and John Jones, maybe not John Jones, maybe just DC, so close to retiring. Obviously, DC will have one more fight and you're done, right? Yeah. John Jones will go up to heavyweight, relinquish the light heavyweight title, gives an opening to Gus. That's Gus's only way of becoming a champ.
Think so.
Well, it all depends if he wants to stick around and be a champ, or he's complacent with, all right, I've done my time, I know I can't be champion, and I'm going to go.
No, I'm saying I don't think Jones, bro. Okay, first off, let's start quickly. A little bit off tangent, as we normally do. Do you think this whole new Jones persona fake?
Yep.
Yeah. So I definitely feel, and there's nothing wrong at all with being a hard ass. There's nothing wrong with being, so driven that you're just a dick of a human being. I've met people like that, and they generally succeed at life. You know what I mean? There's people who just straight fuckwits, but because, they're so focused on their goal.
Yep.
We don't have to like him. We just have to respect him as a fighter.
That's right.
So I don't see John Jones. I think John Jones, he gets hard at the thought of being champ.
Yeah.
I would love the if they ever did a super heavyweight and he goes and fucking try to snatch that bitch as well.
Yeah.
Like, he would take everything if he could. This whole new thing where he's trying to be like, oh, I don't know if I want to be in heavyweight. Yeah, I'm a small guy. Shut the fuck up. You're going to piece most of those cunts apart. This new bullshit that he's bringing up, it's fake. It's so fake, man.
Yeah, it is a front. Maybe he wants to take a step back, let DC do his thing, and then jump in.
I mean, I'd love if he goes in Stipe out. France just fucking lays him out.
It would.
Just fucking first round.
Just fucking on the floor.
Knockout and welcome to heavyweight division, bro. And then in wheelchair. Just a big hit, bro.
Johnny Walker only went up to 13. Yeah, see, for me, it doesn't make sense that Anthony Smith takes on Gustafsson, because obviously quick turnaround for Anthony Smith.
Sorry, is Volkan on this week's card?
Ozdemir, yes.
Yeah, he is.
Against Dominic Reyes. Reyes undefeated.
Undefeated. I don't see Volkan coming out with the win here.
No, I think Dominic Reyes dominates his fight altogether.
I thought Johnny Walker versus Volkan would be a good fight. To jump him those fucking couple.
Yeah, and that's what we were discussing off air before, the big debate around Johnny Walker is it too quick? Like, obviously everybody wants to see him fight the champion. Everyone wants to see him fight all these fighters at the front. But when you look at OSP, Glover Teixeira, Jimmy Manuwa, Latifi, Reyes, Corey Anderson, Ozdemir, like, it's still so many people.
Yeah, stay out of the top 5 and you'll be perfectly fine. I think he deserves anyone from Volkan and down. He deserves any single one of them.
I think a good fight for him would be, depending on what happens this weekend, but, against Ozdemir or Reyes. That'd be a good jump. Even Manuwa. But Anthony Smith, I think he should have taken some time off after this fight. I think he definitely should have taken time off. But nonetheless, the fight's been booked.
I'd love to see him come in and execute the game plan that he had. He's going to have to take on someone who won't bring the kicks, but are going to bring possibly the best boxing skills in that division.
Yeah, I agree. Gustafsson has possibly the quickest hands in that lightweight division.
Yeah. So maybe not the heaviest hands, but he'll piece you apart.
Definitely not the heaviest, but he definitely knows how to knows how to box.
Has Gus ever fought at heavy?
No,
because I would love to see if he could bring the power and the speed.
Yeah, they've just been doing it for such a long time.
And he's got that takedown defense, You
just don't know how they'd go. I think a fight John Jones against Kane at heavyweight would be fucking...
Yeah.
That'd be good. But anyway, so that's been booked for UFC Sweden. What's the date on that? Let me tell you what the date is.
It's not anytime soon though.
Let me tell
I
you.
don't believe.
I can tell you when it is. Because I keep up to date with our Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, I don't even follow it.
Yeah, you don't. I know. June 1st.
I blocked it, if anything.
June 1st. UFC Fight Night, June 1st in Sweden. So, Anthony Smith versus Volkan. Anthony Smith versus Alexander Gustafsson.
I didn't say that at all. Why would Anthony Smith... Usually you have to fight someone beneath you after you lose because it gives them a chance to move up their rankings. That's how it should work. But granted...
But maybe it was Gustafsson calling out Anthony Smith.
For what, though? What's that?
Well, Anthony Smith, after that fight with John Jones, has got a bit of a name for himself now. So, draws viewership.
Okay, no, fair enough. Like, financially, maybe it's the right fight. Thiago's obviously going to fight John Jones next.
Yeah.
But, Alexander versus Jan Blachowicz.
Yeah.
I could have seen that. Corey Anderson. You know what I mean? The point where you move the division with a loss or a win.
That's right.
Yeah, that's, for me, it makes the most sense. If you lose and you're in the top 4, you should have to fight someone down in the top 10, a couple of things beneath you, because then it shifts the division. I thought, again, we'll say, sorry, not Johnny Walker. I mean, you're right, though. There's not really that many interesting fights there for him.
No.
Maybe Jan. That's about it, right? Volkan Ozdemir. Fuck, it's a weird division, yeah? Like, everyone's got fights.
Gustafsson should really be taking on Thiago Santos, but Thiago Santos wants to fight John Jones next.
It would have been good for Thiago Santos to fight Gus in his previous ranking of 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Would have been the better option there.
But Santos just destroyed Blachowicz.
Yeah. Well, John Jones wants to fight 4 times this year, so he's got 1 already. I assume a fight will be happening end of June.
Yeah,
July.
International Fight Week.
Yeah, so that would have been good for the Conor Cowboy fight.
But I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
In Vegas.
Why don't they do one day where they just put 2 silhouettes on the championship? You don't know who's fighting.
Yeah.
And they pull a blanket off.
And it's Conor McGregor versus Amanda Nunes.
It's Artem Lobov coming back for the 165 belt.
Against Paulie Malignaggi.
Versus CM Punk for the 162 belt. So
some shit division that there's only 2 fighters in.
162.3. Just those 2. CM Punk, Amanda Nunes, and
no grappling.
Yeah. No, yeah, nothing.
Or no kicks.
Yeah.
Eye pokes allowed.
And 14-minute rounds. Like
7 rounds. 14-minute rounds.
14, but 7 and a quarter rounds.
Yeah.
So
7 minutes, 7 minutes, 32 seconds.
Yeah. Each round gets shorter or longer, and someone has to flip like a coin if it's you get a short or long round.
Bruce Buffer flips a coin.
Yeah.
Whether it's long or short.
Yeah. It makes 0 sense.
Nah. It will never happen.
And each round, for 1 minute, you can bring in Brock Lesnar. You tap him in, and you get to sit down on your stool, and Brock Lesnar comes out. You choose a buddy.
The question is it juiced Brock Lesnar?
Yeah.
Juiced?
And then you can choose a buddy. Like, you can choose TRT...
Belfort.
TRT Belfort. Yeah. And you tap him in, he runs in just fucking screaming.
But Lesnar and Belfort, they're both at that 163 point weight.
But they're at that flyweight.
Yeah. They're both at that weight.
Yeah. Makes no sense at all.
Stupid.
That was the stupidest fucking tangent I've ever heard in my life.
We have imaginations, bro. Another fight that was announced, Shevchenko versus Jessica Ai. I think that's being targeted for middle of the year.
Can Amanda Nunes go snatch that belt? And would you say yes? I would say yes. Why?
At flyweight, yeah, definitely.
Why? Because the women's division barely moves.
Yeah, I definitely think she can fucking fight for that 3rd belt.
Poor Joanna Young Jacek, bro. She needs that win, huh?
Yeah, it's not gonna happen in strawweight or flyweight.
She's gone back for it.
Yeah,
do you hear that? She's gone back for it.
How about Wei Ling Zhang went up 8 rankings?
Yeah, oh shit! Yes, that's what I'm saying. Well, actually, she proved me wrong. She jumped 8 spots, but sometimes in the women's division, like, you just feel like they both lost. Like, someone wins, they both lose.
Yeah.
You both lost because there's just no support behind them as well. Like Amanda Nunes, I'm so happy she broke through. She broke through and has the respect of those dirt Kaz, who fucking always talking shit.
Yeah, but also, have UFC do better, market her better.
Yeah, but stop just marketing Paige Van Zandt.
Yeah,
Now,
that's what I'm saying. That's
am I
what I'm saying.
mad?
We're in a lifestyle at the moment. We're in 2019 where the LGBTQIFYZQXL are
Oh man,
being pushed.
I think it's irrelevant with that. I don't think it's. I think the fact that
But as if you're gonna tell me you can't fucking.
yes, no, you can. But I'm saying it's irrelevant. Her sexuality is completely irrelevant to her fighting ability. Stop promoting cunts just who are good looking or who you can stitch up, chuck some makeup on. Look at Amanda Nunes there. Looks like she couldn't give a fuck.
No, of course not.
And she shouldn't have to.
But she hasn't. She's never been like that. Though.
Yeah, but
She's
she
never
shouldn't
gave a
have
fuck.
to. She's a fighter. It's irrelevant to her. Now, I'm not saying that then sponsors need to come. I'm not
Yeah.
saying sponsors need to be like, hey, you want to be the face of fucking swimsuit
Yeah.
and thing? No, Paige Van Zandt fits that. She's a weapon, regardless. But
she's the Sage Northcutt of women.
you know, then it's annoying because they're still just fighters.
Hey, I was looking at Sage Northcutt the other day. I don't think he's that attractive. Shredded as fuck.
No,
Ugly head.
yeah,
Prawn.
possibly, but best fucking chin.
Yeah.
Got chin on him.
Good chin. Good
Face
good
of a
jawline.
12-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like 12-year-old. Best body in the UFC. Now,
Oh, it's debatable.
who?
Wow.
Derek Lewis?
Yeah.
Taito Iwasa?
Yeah. Fuck. Thiago Santos has a good body.
Yeah, but he's got thick city.
But what would you prefer? Thick
Okay, there
or
you go. Okay,
shredded?
what are we talking about here? Are we trying to pull bitches
What about Romero?
beach?
Yoel Romero.
at the beach? But
Yoel Romero.
What's the goal here?
Yoel Romero. He's the best of both worlds. If Thiago Santos and Sage Northcutt had a trial.
Okay, you're in Cuba, walking down the beach with your missus.
I love you.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, done.
That's it.
I'd be like, me next.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'll go next dibs.
Plus, because you can say no, because if he wants it, he'll take it anyway.
Yeah, he'll just wrestle you to the
That
ground.
flying knee to
Yeah.
your head, then
A
gives you a
perfectly
kiss,
timed knee.
whispers in your ear,
Yeah.
I love you.
My God, bees being. I love. All right, let's jump into the card that's happening this weekend. I'm really excited for this card. It's fighting out of the O2 Arena in London. This will be Sunday. Is it Sunday or Monday for us? I think it might be Monday.
It might be a Monday fight for
Might
us.
be or an early morning. No, it's Sunday. Sunday 7 a.m.
Australian says, oh, okay. Ah, all right. I can
Sunday
catch that.
7 a.m. Beautiful. Fucking love it. I'm getting the spirit in it. You getting in it?
Don't do that again.
Why not, mate? You're fucking getting in it. London. Fucking London. Get in. I can speak like Darren Till. Oh,
That's
fucking.
nothing like
fucking-
Darren Till. You sound like Michael Bisping.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Oh, okay. So do Darren Till now.
Oh, fucking Darren Till. I'll beat any fucking one.
Yeah, not bad. The one you get. All right.
Masvidal. I'll fuck you up.
Yuck! I can't stand
Fucking-
that accent.
Fucking George
can't-
Masvidal.
I can't.
It sounds
stand
like
it.
he's always constipated.
I can't stand it.
I'm a fucking scouser and I'll fucking take on anyone in the fucking welterweight division. Fucking Colby Covington can fucking come and get some. I fucking don't give a fuck.
You love it, eh? You love doing
fucking
it.
love
So
it,
you
bro,
make
yeah.
yourself laugh. That's good.
Fucking.
Because you've been in some dark spots.
Yeah.
So keep yourself going.
Hey, how do you know about my dark spots? I got some dark spots in some dark places.
Yanus.
Yanus. You fucking asshole.
Quickly, just reminding Darren Till, looking at Darren Till, should Tyron Woodley's mum be at every fight backstage?
Is she the nicest
Yes.
person in the world?
Yeah. I feel like we should make an Instagram post about that. Should Tyron Woodley's mum be at every post-championship fight?
I think so. It's your time, darling. It's your time.
I'd love that. I would love to see her comforting
You
Conor McGregor.
just beat his son in the octagon 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Right, 5 rounds. And
200
his mum
strikes.
came up to you and gave you the biggest hug and made you cry.
Yeah, I would have cried. I felt like crying. That was a very touching moment.
It was a beautiful
She seems
moment.
very genuine. You know who should speak to her?
Colby.
You know, John Jones should get some lessons to how to be a bit more genuine from her.
Genuine. Bro. That R. Kelly stuff, bro. I'm telling that R. Kelly.
Trapped in the closet. Yeah, how good is it? How good is
Oh,
it? And I
bro.
pull out my gun. How good is that shit? Hey, bro, just go home.
Yeah. Hey, man. Don't need to sing. Just go.
Just stop singing and go home, bro. Why do you have a fucking Desert Eagle in your pants.
55 on our way home. Home. Home.
And a man picks up my phone. Phone. And she's like, I told you it was Twan. Why is your brother's name Twan?
His name's Twan.
That's the best. And a man picked up my phone.
Oh, the one that opens the door.
Huh?
You know, they were fighting at the start.
And the guy comes.
Yeah.
He does it.
Was gay?
It was the man.
It was a man. Anyway, so many tangents.
No. So quickly, Nathaniel Wood. Great to see him coming back to fight.
Yeah, he's I think he's opening up he's the second fight in the main card, which is good to see. Obviously he had a strong performance his last fight.
Yes,
just watching his videos on Instagram and seeing the training camp that he's putting in, it just looks like the legit one of the next fucking best things in that one is it 135?
And responded to our message with an emoji.
Yes. So we have much love and respect for the prospect, because that's what he is. He is the prospect. I live in Prospect.
Yep.
Anyway,
no one asked.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I just thought I'd have to shout out there. All right, shall we run through the card?
Oh, I mean,
I'll be honest with you. I don't really know.
Yeah.
Again, it's one of those cards where you need to watch, because anything can happen from the bottom up.
Look, I feel like we'll bring up the victories when they happen.
Yeah, of course. But I guess we'll go for the main card.
Just the ones that you genuinely are interested in.
Yeah, well, I guess it starts off with Nathaniel Wood taking on Jose Quinozes. Is that the best moustache you've ever seen?
Ever. Are you straight from Red Dead Redemption 1?
I think so. Exciting fight. I'm really excited. I think Nathaniel Wood's carrying this fight. It'd be good to see. Is he ranked? Can you tell me if he's ranked, please, sir? Nathaniel Wood. Hey, bro.
Up.
Yeah, it's right, isn't it? Nathaniel Wood, are you ranked? No. So hopefully after this one.
Pretty good not being ranked, being up there. But so was Johnny Walker. Wasn't Johnny Walker on not ranked and he was on co-main event?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's good to see. I hope he gets it done this weekend. And shoots up in the top 15. Definitely deserves it. Yeah.
I'm keen to see Gunner back again. Like after that dominant victory on.
Cowboy Oliveira.
Calabira.
Opened up a Y in his forehead.
Yeah.
Again, that's another fucking great fight too. Gunnar Nelson taking on Leon.
He's still training with Is he still training with
SBG? Yeah. Still out at SBG. With John Kavanagh. One interesting thing is I have not seen McGregor train out of SBG Ireland in a very long time.
And that could be reasons for his because I mean, but Kavanagh said directly that he doesn't want to train him if he's not in it.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't think he's in it. I think we've seen the end of Conor McGregor already.
Potentially.
He crossed over, and I'm more interested about his personal life now, to be honest. I mean, not personal life, sorry, but the exploits he gets up to.
Hey, man, can you get some proper 12 to Australia ASAP, please?
Miss already on it, bro. Trying to sort out. She got the pre-order ready.
Is that from that Hello?
I don't know where she's getting it. She's getting 2 bottles.
Doesn't matter.
I'm going to keep one, bro. I'm going to keep it for...
Yeah. I want to share it with my son.
Yeah.
I'm going to call my son Connor Jr.
Yeah. Just going to find a random Irish child to get a Dublin.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing? Drink it, run.
just get baby formula. Yeah. A little bit of proper 12.
Just hold it white, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to jail. 10, 15 years.
Oh, that's all right.
become a heavy fighter in there.
You can just lift weights, yeah.
Come out heavyweight.
Bare knuckle.
For Paulie
Malignaggi. Say his last name?
Malignaggi.
Yeah. Malignaggi.
Look.
Yeah, Volkan Ozdemir taking on Dominic Reyes. I'm so excited to see Dominic Reyes. He's one of those guys. He's undefeated at the moment. Up and coming in that light heavyweight division, and you never know. We could be seeing somebody that could be challenging for the title in the next year or so. Yeah. Obviously, Volkan Ozdemir's last fight was his last fight against. Who was his last fight against? Ozdemir. It's a good question.
Fucking DC. Was it not DC?
Was it the championship fight?
Yeah, you got finished.
Was it the last fight?
I think so.
If that was the case, finished in no time.
Yes. Keep going. Yeah, DC.
No, he lost. He lost to Anthony Smith.
Yeah.
That's right. He got submitted.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, 100%.
That's right.
That's what let fucking Smith come for the
Because he beat Ozdemir.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, no, I think Dominic Reyes just has the complete package in terms of his fighting style, and I think Ozdemir, obviously coming off a couple of losses, another interesting fighter. I personally think Dominic Reyes will get it done. And again, it's these are fights here that are going to open up all the weight divisions. You know, light heavyweight, welterweight. There's massive fights in that welterweight division. You know, I just feel like we're at a stage now at the UFC where things are starting to pick up and get exciting again in all different weight divisions. There are some titles that are being tied up, but in a whole, hey, Dana, make the UFC great again.
Yeah.
And he is.
And he's trying to.
He is. Leon Edwards taking on Gunnar Nelson. Leon Edwards' last fight, I think he... Again, fucking my memory's gone completely blank. I think he won his last fight. Yeah, he beat... That's right, he beat Cowboy. He beat Cowboy.
Like, it's a long fight to take Cowboy for 5 rounds, man. God damn.
A decision.
Huh?
Beat him by decision.
Yeah, so as I say, 5 rounds.
Yeah.
To take Cowboy for 5 fucking rounds, man?
6 fight winning streak.
Cowboy can give it to you every fucking round, every minute of every round.
His last loss, Leon Edwards' last loss was against Usman.
And he's still ranked 9.
Yeah. That was in 2015, but...
Oh, okay, yeah.
That was in 2015. But fuck, 6 fight winning streak. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but 5. He was winning tries before that as well.
6 fight winning streak. Shit.
Go down, look. Oh my god. That is not the healthiest photo I've seen of someone. You look sick. Change your photo. Why is your photo also bigger than the other everyone else's photos?
It's because he's probably not with the UFC anymore, pal. Like, yeah. Shit, man. I didn't realize that he was on that much of a tear. 6 fight winning streak. But he's obviously coming up against Gunnar Nelson.
Gunnar, bro, you about to fall over on your picture?
Gunnar Nelson, yeah, it looks like he's tilting. That Michael Jackson lean.
Yeah, who took that? Who doesn't?
Gunnar Nelson, I just feel like his stance and his confidence in the octagon, it just he just knows how to control fights. That's why I like Gunnar Nelson, because he knows he's like a silent assassin. He knows how to control fights. He's brilliant on the ground. His striking's gotten a lot better. I think the only thing that he needs to do is sort of, he gets caught too much with his chin up in clinches. So I think head down, forward movement. I think he gets it. Fuck, it's such a close fight.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think you get. Again, with a 6 fight winning streak, you're either going to be overconfident, overreach, and you're going to overreach against Gunnar Nelson. He's going to submit you.
Yeah. And also Gunnar Nelson's in the best shape of his life.
Yes. So it's that two-faced thing. He's either going to come into that and overreach, and Gunnar's going to submit you, or he's going to stick to his game plan, which has clearly won his last couple fights with decision wins.
Yes.
And he's going to piece you apart over the 3
But
rounds.
in that welterweight division, it just goes to show that you don't need to completely, submit people or knock people out. You can wrestle people to a victory.
Would have been great to see Tyrone do some wrestling.
People are still trying to find him.
Darren Till versus Jorge Masvidal.
Jorge Masvidal. Don't do that ever
Oh
again.
my god! I read that.
Again.
Yeah, wow.
Don't do that ever
Should I
again.
just leave?
Yeah,
I should leave.
Get out.
George. I'm gonna call him George from now on. Do it. Do something about it. Do it.
I'm doing it now.
Yeah. Big bitch. Being a little baby.
You know why I'm not talking to you?
Baby back bitch.
You know why I'm not talking to you? Lost my respect. So obviously Darren Till suffered his first loss against Tyron Woodley. I find Darren Till's a very slow starter. Very slow starter. His last couple of fights, his fight against Wonderboy Thompson and his fight against Woodley, very slow to get out. I feel like he's lots of feints, lots of just bobbing around and assessing. And you can't do that against Jorge. Jorge or George. Because Masvidal is a fucking beast. We haven't seen him in a while. I think he's been injured. But he's a fucking beast, man. And he's so experienced. 32-13. He's a very experienced fighter. And just another one that's kind of hung around and can finish you in any way possible. Yeah, man. again, Till is obviously going to be the taller fighter. He's going to be the rangier fighter. He's going to have to utilize his leg kicks. And obviously, he can't be slow. He needs to fucking put the pace on early. If he doesn't put the pace on early, it works in Masvidal's favor.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, look, you reckon Till's... Again, man, the mental game plays such a huge part in everything. And I feel like the reason I'm so interested, I love watching the post-fight interviews. Yeah. Because it gives you an insight. And Darren Till was broken. He was a broken person with that loss. And he's like,
with his first loss.
But I just don't feel like he handled it well.
We'll find out. I guess we'll find out.
And I'm saying we will find out now. And I feel like there's a very strong possibility he's going to again, and I used that phrase just in the prior fight, he'll overreach and get finished by George over here.
Yeah.
Because I just don't feel like he handled that fight well. You know, some people, they come in, they're very confident, they say, look, like Tyron Woodley. Accepted it. He shut any possibility down where he was going to bitch.
Yeah,
I love that in a fighter.
Yeah,
Derek Lewis or everyone generally comes in and says, you know, and that's the best way to cop everything. Conor McGregor even did that. Came in and said, "This is what caused the loss." Like, you know what I mean? I lost because of this.
Well, he did that. He did that against the first fight that he lost against Nate.
And same thing. Did a breakdown on Instagram as well against the loss to Khabib. Mm-hmm. So, but I don't feel like Darren Till. At first, if you remember in the post-fight conference, at first he did sound like he's like, I lost, I can't think. Tyron did well. But then he just kept going, I can't believe it. I can't fucking believe this. Can't believe that. And he went on.
Believe it.
He went on and on and on about it. Again, I understand first loss, but how old is he?
Oh, fucking he's young.
Yeah, I mean, like this, you're gonna lose. What are you expecting to not? Like, you know, Khabib might stay one fight too long. Now, there's obviously they've spoken about, Ali's spoken about it as well, that Khabib might leave soon.
To
maybe because of that. No, just to retire. He's made enough money. True. You know what I mean? I think he might, because Khabib knows you stay there too long, you lose. You eventually lose. Your record will be tainted.
26. Darren Till's my age.
Yeah.
I could take him. I'll fucking take you, Darren Till. I'll fucking take you. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what type of fighter he is now. I mean, obviously, the weight cut's a massive issue for him because he has to cut down a lot of weight. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's but he's someone that can easily be fighting in the weight division above.
Yeah. I don't know how well he'll do in that weight division.
No. Well, again, we'll see what happens after this weekend. We'll see what happens. You know, we'll see if he comes out with a different mindset and a new fighter, or he does much the same. You know, if he's going to take his time and wait. Well, yeah, we'll see. All I know is that I'm fucking G'd for this fight. I'm fucking G'd to see Darren Till. I really like Darren Till, man, as a fighter. I really, really like him. And Jorge Masvidal. I like all fighters.
Yeah, I cannot wait for this fight. March 24th. Give me some of that.
Thompson Pettis. But we'll get into that when it comes around.
Barboza vs. Gaethje. All the CTE. Yeah.
How much brain damage you got? All right. We'll do some picks.
Just quick picks.
We're going to write these down.
Yes.
Shall we write it down on the...
Oh, there's no ink in that at all. So
why don't we just put it up on the... Can we put it up on the Instagram?
And do some quick picks. All right, ready?
Hang on, let me. I'll got no idea what I'm doing.
No, okay.
Okay, here we go. Okay. So. Nathaniel Wood against.
Nathaniel Wood.
Okay, Nathaniel. This is a stupid idea.
This is terrible.
I'll go back and I'll just go back. No, I will just go back and it was a stupid idea. Live on air. Very good.
Okay, so let's go. So, I'm calling...
Nathaniel Wood. You've gone Nathaniel Wood.
Nathaniel. Who are you calling?
Or otherwise typed as Nathany.
You a Lord of the Rings character? You a dragon from Lord of the Rings?
Hey man, you friends of Thor?
Who you going for that fight?
Yeah, I'm also going with Nathaniel Wood.
Yeah.
Or Nathany.
Nathany.
Volkanovski versus Dominic Reyes.
I'm going to go with Dominic Reyes.
I am also going to go with Dominic Reyes.
We got Gunnar Nelson versus...
Gunnar Nelson taking Leon Edwards.
Yep. So, I'm going to go with Gunnar Nelson. Sorry. We'll quickly run down what we think is going to happen there as well. Totally unprepared.
Yeah, completely unprepared.
Yeah.
And this is the transparency that we give you here at Across the Cage. We give you total 100% transparency. Leon Edwards, Gunnar Nelson. I'm going to take Gunnar Nelson.
Hey, bro, you want to choose your own things?
Nah.
Darren Till versus Jorge Masvidal.
Yep.
I'm going to go with... fuck, man. It's a hard one, eh? I basically they can both put it out. I'm going to go with Darren Till because I'm just going to go with Darren Till, yeah.
I am also going to go with Darren Till. Yeah, I think Darren Till via TKO.
Yeah.
Gunnar Nelson via submission. Dominic Reyes via TKO. Nathaniel Wood via decision.
We basically have the exact same fucking picks.
Yep.
Submission, did you say Dominic Reyes? TKO?
TKO.
I actually don't know. I mean,
You could easily go to a decision.
I think decision because Volkanovski can put you out.
Yeah.
You get rocked a bit, then I assume
No
Reyes.
time.
Yeah, Reyes can. If you get rocked in a fight, it's gonna put you off your ability to finish them.
Yeah.
That's
true.
And we know Volkanovski can put the power out. So for Nathaniel as well, I'm gonna go with TKO.
I'm going decision.
You're going decision, sorry? Decision. And I'll go TKO. Alright.
Beautiful. All right, Sunday morning. Catch that one Sunday morning, 7 a.m. Darren Till taking on Jorge or Jorge Masvidal, whatever you prefer. That's it from us. Are you good? Is there anything else you want to cover off?
I'm good, man. Do you want to talk about politics?
That's another episode of Across the Cage. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for engaging with us on our social media platforms as well. We do really appreciate it. Again, it's a growing machine, 14 weeks deep, where we're growing each and every week. So we thank you for your support, and we will catch you on the same time next week.
Yep.
All right. Take care.
Yellow bye.
Ciao.